Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. I got Prezzies all the way from Italy. I do actually know what this one is. We'll get it out and have a look. I'll do a pop-up because I'm very surprised. I was expecting this to take a silly long time to actually get here. And it hasn't. It's actually arrived relatively quickly. I was just thinking back to a plant I sent to where this has come from, and it took a long time. Whereas this one hasn't taken anywhere near as long as I thought it was going to. I was getting a bit worried because of the temperatures. I mean, I was going to say sunny Italy, but I'll reserve that. European weather forecast shows that weather is not too clever in some of those regions at the moment. Not too clever at all. We have a note. So I won't hold this up to the camera in case it's... Right, dear Roger, finally I managed to send you a kiki of my Dendrobium aphyllum. It has a good chance to flower already next spring, as it's a good size one. I had to squeeze it a little bit in order to make it fit into the box. Hopefully for safe travel. I really hope you will grow on for you vigorously, as the mother plant does for me. Good genetics, let's see. And strictly speaking, it was my admiration of the mother plant that has probably got me the kiki. When this bloomed in the spring, it was absolutely stunning. A real mass blooming. Sure, we'll have a lot of good company in your greenhouse. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. All the best. My good friend Alberto. Alberto of Not Long From Ireland fame. We had a visit with Rachel, which there was videos about. So let's see what we've got. Oh, I see what he means. He's had to do a circle with it, but it should straighten out. That shouldn't be a problem. Right. It is quite a kiki. Some people sell these as plants. Yeah, that will straighten up nicely. And obviously, when you get long cane dendrobium types, the kikis, if left on the plant, will just grow often right up to the full size of the normal canes. It just becomes part of the plant. Roots are still good. Yay! A little bit of damp moss, not soaking wet. That's the way to do it. You pack soaking wet moss in the dark, especially if the temperatures are low, and you'll get mould form. And then that gets on the plant, which is not so good. So, obviously that will be a mounted version, and we'll await new growths from the base sometime in the spring. Now this is a winter resting type effectively, so it's on the verge of going into a dormant period anyway, so all I've really got to do is keep that hydrated. It will be mounted because of the way it grows. These roots are all active roots basically, although with these types of dendrobiums even the roots go sort of almost dormant. During the winter some of these dendrobium types actually dump their old roots during the winter, and then in the spring when they start to bloom and their new growths form, they grow a new root system, and the old ones just discarded completely. But most of them hold on to an amount of their existing roots, unless you shrivel them up and dry them totally off, he says. Okay, nice plant. Thank you very much, Alberto. Blooms on this are gorgeous. Obviously, I haven't got any yet. I do have one that's similar, but it's not the same thing. And this is one that's been on my list simply because it is capable of doing that mass blooming thing. So we'll get that one mounted and store it away for the winter in suitable accommodation. It's a nice, as I say, most nurseries would sell that as a flowering size plant, not a kiki. You know, I mean, I must admit I was expecting a kiki, whereas in actual fact I've got, you know, not a full size cane, but a good size cane with a root system. So I can work with that. Thank you very much, Alberto, greatly appreciated, and not too long in the post. So all good stuff. See you next time.